The question is, what massive franchise could use a low-stakes spinoff? I don't know if it's going to be low stakes, but while you all think about that, my answer, and this is kind of the hype of what's going on with this PlayStation State of Play, but what I would like to see is something of a God of War storytelling that's not so much of Kratos on the TV screens in your living room. And the way I think about this is I think of it like a Game of Thrones style Olympus, right? We are mostly the gods are in there for like boss fights and but why not do a little bit of like political maneuvering right behind the scenes, like Zeus and Ares, Athena like debating on like Kratos.
I really like that idea.
Right,
especially
Kratos
like the three main houses are probably the three brothers, right? Zeus,
that'd be
Poseidon, and Hades.
Thrown in there.
Yeah.
But not there's so much as gods, but also I think there's a lot of other things that gets mentioned or like talked about by Kratos, but more of like, say, like the Spartan perspective, right? Like we know Kratos is a leader and ambition, but like what's it look like following a squad of Spartans that have to march into like this supernatural territory, you know, of all these nightmares with these gods and whatnot. So besides that, a little bit of world building, I would say, like say collateral damage, civilians when Poseidon floods a city, what's that look like? So for me, I think definitely the God of War can use a little bit more storytelling to fill in gaps that we just kind of hear about playing the games. What do you think, Frank? What's yours?
Well, for me, I was thinking I want like a Stardew Valley set in the Fallout universe where it's just following a small town trying to survive with radium, everywhere. I really like the part of Fallout where we stick with the people that are in the shelter for a little bit. And so that, but we could do it above ground too, and to where you just kind of have this shady sands maybe or something like that. A civilization trying to rebuild. The later seasons of Walking Dead, but with the funniness of Fallout, I think would be a blast.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah.
Noise.
How about John? What do you got?
I'm thinking, I mean, I know there's been plenty of Lord of the Rings, and there's the Rings of Power came out and stuff like that, but that was such a big, grandiose kind of thing. I'm thinking real small scale, like just Life in the Shire kind of series.
Yeah.
And the big bad every once in a while would be like a large elk came into our village, and they're like, oh my God, what do we do? And he's not only he might not even be hostile, but he's, dangerous for people that are so small kind of thing.
He's eating too many carrots.
Or they only have like one breakfast instead of two. Man, I love the Shire so much. There's like a hotel that's around here that maybe like an hour north from where I live. That's basically like Airbnb, and it's like little hobbit holes. And I'm telling the wife we need to go, and I'll just sit there and watch the game, Lord of the Rings all day.
100%. Why? I didn't know about that being so close.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link. Yeah, it's so weird. Like growing up when you're little, right? You're like, Aragorn's the badass and the dwarves or whatever. But now you're older, like, dude, the Shire is where I want to be at.
Right. I mean, that long pipe that Gandalf has, like, I'd be good for the rest of the day, bro.
Oh man.
Thomas just showed up, guys. Let's get Thomas's opinion on this. Thomas, what's your
Do you hear the question again? The question is, massive franchise could use a low stakes spinoff. Please answer with that fucking hat that you're wearing.
You guys, this dope hat of the champions? Yeah. Man.
I'm just mad because I couldn't buy one.
I could have got you one. I think one franchise that's massive, but, it could maybe be served by a smaller story. Why not Jurassic Park? Like, we've only had these big, massive movies, but like, I think it gets lost on us, like the average person going to the park or a day in the life of just something crazy happening. I think that would be sick. I don't know why they haven't done that.
What about like The Office? But it's the guys running the park, and so they're just kind of like
cleaning up.
The Raptors are out again. Oh, shucks.
More of a consumer standpoint would be like a family trying to like afford this trip for these kids, and they're like massive $700 tickets.
Yeah,
sounds like if a Mickey Mouse was running the theme.
They could totally make the comparison to Disney.
Yeah. Oh shit, that'd be fun.
That would be good.
Let me bring in some of our people on social media. We got Aaron from Phantom Portals, part of the network here, says doing a Zootopia version where Hops and Wild are. He was saying basically like the Lilo and Stitch show, where every week it's a different person that you're visiting. You're trying to solve cases, and so it's just this like fun way to explore more of Zootopia. Over on Threads, we have Attilicus Photo said a Sin City or Pulp Fiction style film that's the Han Solo story. Doesn't have to be connected to anything else. It's just him being a badass on like the Coruscant streets. This was one that tickled me pink. This is the last one I'll do. Willen Tracker, sorry. Law and Order sketch artist. Where it's just Law and Order about the sketch artist.
Just hearing the most shittiest descriptions and making masterpieces out of it.
Yeah.
That's funny. That is funny.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.